Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jonathan from OT for Tech, and today I have a really cool case review for you from a company named Nodus. Like a lot of you, I've never really heard of them until they reached out to me regarding these two particular cases. I'm not really a huge fan of wallet or portfolio style cases for my iPhone, however this particular one really intrigued me. As far as my iPad goes, I always get some type of portfolio style case, so I'm more accustomed to slapping something similar to this on there. These cases are called the Access case and come in brown or black. It's also available for the iPhone 5 through the iPhone 6 Plus and many variations of the iPad as well. Though a bit pricey since each case is handmade, I have to say after feeling the case and the technology behind it, the price is pretty well justified if you think about it compared to other handmade cases. Coming in at $62 for the iPhone 5 and 6 case, $77 for the iPhone 6 Plus case, $155 for the iPad case, and $140 for the iPad mini case, you can see it's definitely not that cheap. The case does not come in packaging or a box. It will arrive in a yellow posted padded envelope. If you remove the paper band that covers the center of the case and open it up, you'll find some literature on the product and the company itself. It will also cover some more information on the microsuction technology, which really makes this case stand out, and I'll cover that in just a little bit. I wish you guys could smell the case through the video, because I've used several leather cases before, such as Apple's leather smart case or iPhone cases, and it's nothing compared to this. Like I said in the beginning, each case is handmade. However, what I did not mention was the fact that this case is made of Italian leather. Though it will over time scratch and fade like all leather products, with a little bit of tender love and care and maybe some leather cleaner and conditioner, you can extend the cosmetic look of this particular product. The case really does look premium, from the hand-stitched Italian leather to the soft microfiber lining to help prevent scratching. You can definitely see where your hard-earned cash went. Though not really aimed at the average consumer, since most of us are after a degree of protection over looks, I believe this is perfect for the business or stylish person who treats their phone like an extension of themselves or like a clothing accessory. This particular case I would definitely recommend to someone that wants a more classier look than, say, an OtterBox commuter. All ports and buttons are accessible with the use of this case, but you will need to open up the case, however, to use the volume up and down or mute toggle switch on the iPhone variant. There's also a slot on the left interior portion of the case so you can store a credit card or cash with the iPhone case, or some notes in the iPad case. Like most other portfolio style cases, each Access case, whether the iPhone or the iPad variant, can be adjusted for different viewing angles. You can prop it up to enjoy media or adjust it for the proper angle for typing. I did not encounter any issue with getting the iPad Air 2 or the iPhone 6 Plus in the correct position, although it did take some bending of the case at first only to break in the leather since it was a bit stiff. The iPhone or iPad can be adjusted to stand vertically as well, even though it's not seen here, but you can find a video displaying this on the Nodus website. All of these things are extremely cool, but what really makes this case stand out is the fact that it features the first ever microsuction technology built into a case. After removing the plastic film covering each strip, you can place the iPad or iPhone into the case without having to snap it in any kind of hard plastic. The strips are made of microscopic suction cups, allowing the case to securely grip the phone or tablet, giving you the impression that it's some type of double-sided tape. However, when removing the device from the case, you will not notice any adhesive or residue from these strips. My only gripe, which is minimal, is the amount of time that it takes me to correctly line up the camera cutout in order to position the phone or tablet correctly. This was actually more so the iPhone case, but a little bit of patience, constantly flipping the case around to see if the camera was positioned, I was able to get it every time. The smaller strip on the left side of the case sticks to your display or screen protector and keeps it closed without the use of snaps, clips, or fasteners, and it does a great job. The iPad variant has a magnet inside, so when you open the case, the screen will automatically turn on, and when you close it, it will turn off, just like the Apple Smart Case or Smart Cover. When they say this thing is secure, they really mean it. I shook my iPhone and iPad while in the case, and it did not get released whatsoever. The microsuction technology is definitely a go. Over time, Nodus recommends cleaning each strip with a little bit of water on a cloth to remove any dust or dirt that could prevent the case from adhering correctly. After you wash it, let it dry, and that's it. The cutout for the camera is pretty recessed, but it does not interfere with the usability whatsoever. This means you're not going to experience any flash feedback. Again, because this is a wallet style case, you can't flip the back cover over and use the camera, and this can be annoying. However, the phone can be easily pulled from the case and you can use it without it altogether. Another reason I don't really like wallet style cases is the awkwardness of talking on the phone. The iPhone 6 Plus is a pretty big phone, no doubt, and with a case on it, it makes it even bigger. Since there's no cutout on the front for the speaker, you have to fold the back cover to talk on it, making you really have to stretch your hand for a grip. If you have smaller hands, this can be difficult. One thing Nodus should keep in mind when making another variant is to put a speaker cutout on the front cover. As far as protection goes, it's going to give you a decent amount of protection since the leather is pretty thick. Just keep in mind though that there's not a hard piece of plastic attaching or securing your phone. This means when you drop it, you take the risk of something catching the side of your device and damaging it. But as I said, this is more aimed to a classier, sophisticated style, and for that particular group, protection should not be an issue. So my final thoughts. I still don't really like wallet style cases for my phone, it's just not my style, but if I did, I would most certainly be interested in this particular one. I use the iPad case all the time though, it's beautiful and has held up in the durability department. The microsuction technology is genius and should be implemented more in other cases and accessories, and that's what makes this case extremely interesting. The price of this case will probably steer most people away, but if you can manage to cough up the change and you like this particular style of protection, I can assure you that you won't be disappointed. If you're interested in learning more about the Access case, or the company for that matter, I'll leave the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If not, then boo me and tell me why in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do so and let me dish out videos to you on the regular so you can catch those notifications. Follow me on all my social media connections if you want to chat with me, as responding to comments can be a bit difficult sometimes. Other than that guys, take care and I'll talk to you in the next one.